Alright, today I am going to give you guys a detailed look at this old figure. Came out a while ago. This is by the amazing Yamaguchi, powered by Revoltech Arkham Knight figure. So yeah, I opened them up and I turned them into the red version. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to show you first. But there's the box, and then on the back you can see it's just crazy amount of graphics back here. You don't even know what you're looking at. So much stuff on there. So yeah, let's get into it. So as far as accessories, there's a lot of them, but the accessories are mainly for the conversion of between the blue version and the red version. So here are all the blue parts because I transform it into the red version. So that's why you see all the blue parts here. It does come with 2 knives down here, and then it comes with 2 red swords, and then there's his helmet right there, shoulder pads. These are the bicep pieces, and these are the forearm pieces. There's the extra chest plate. This is, I think is when he's in the DLC. I think he looks more like this with that chest, or yeah, I think so. And then there's the other chest plate, extra hands, some more hands, and these are knee pads. Alright, so since I mentioned that I like the red version, so I'm gonna show you the red version first. When these all put together, and fantastic looking Arkham Knight. This is, or you call him Red Hood, whichever way you want to call him. But yeah, as far as figure, as far as articulation, this guy is fantastic. But you do see a lot of joints here. It does separate a lot because if you want articulation, then you're gonna have to suffer from exposed joints. If you want range of motion, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to. Suffer from exposed joints, because you can have both unless you have cloth outfit, then which this guy does not. So yeah, but as far as articulation, let's go for articulation first. Look at that head sculpt, head movement. It's quite a bit. Look at that, rotating all the way up. He's looking up, and he has basically a ball joint out on the head, and then ball joint around the neck, and then there's this Revoltech joint around the shoulder, and it's also a ball joint attached to the shoulder section, to the arm, and then this panel right here is attached using ball joint as well. So, and there is a cut joint around the bicep section. It's at an angle, and then here on the elbows, let's see, this pegs into the bicep section. It is a Revoltech joint, but when it attaches to the forearm, it has a ball joint there. Or is that two? Or is that 2 joints? No, it's a ball joint. Yeah. So when it attaches to the forearm, it's a ball joint. So you could rotate this a little bit if you so choose to, and it gives you, look at the range of that. It could fold all the way in. So that is really good as far as range of motion for this guy. And then as for the torso, here there's a Revoltech joint, and I believe down here there's also a Revoltech joint. And if you bend them, you can see, look at that. Normally, figures will not allow you to do a crunch like this. But with the Revoltech, you could do that. Look at that. That crunch is amazing. And then arch back, not so much. I mean, just a tiny little bit, but most people are using this joint for him to do crunch. So yeah, that is fantastic. And then as for the legs, I believe these are ball joints in there, and there is a cut joint. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry, I didn't even notice it. So the ball jointed hips right there, and then there's a cut joint right over up here. You kind of see it is at an angle. You can see it right here now. You can see it is at an angle when it moves. You can see it at an angle. And then a single jointed knee. But it can give you, look at that. It can give you all the way, it folds all the way down. But it's on the back here, you can see it cuts off right here. They carved out this section just so the legs can move up like that. So it sits right there, but that's good. And I think this is a ball hinge joint that's attached to the knee pad, and then there's another ball hinge joint right here, and then there's toes articulation as well. So as far as articulation, as far as the joints is concerned, this guy is really good. I really like these Yamaguchi figures. They are fantastic. Some of them are better than other. Like this one is really good. I do like this one quite a bit, but there are others not as good though. I have to say there are others not as good. Here, let me see. Give him the sword. Put it back in his hand, right there. So you can see, he could spread his leg really far. Oh, I'm so sorry again. Need to lower this camera a little bit, and you can see if you get him so far down, and then turn his body. Look at that. Look at how dynamic that is. It is really good as far as range of motion is concerned. Look at that. Really dynamic poses you could give him. Look at the bend back here. Yeah. But of course, you can see the arms. You can see how it separates. You can see it doesn't look that good, but from certain angle, he is fine. Like if you're looking at him. So if you're looking at him at an angle like this, he is perfect. But if you look at him straight on, then you would see joints separating. You can see gaps in between. It looks super weird right now. You can see all the thinness about over at the elbow, and also about the about where the shoulder is. Yeah, it's really unsightly. But when you give him a good pose and put him in an angle where no one could really tell where the joint is, then he's gonna look fantastic. Look at that. Looks great. This pose right here. Yeah, his head turn. Oh, his chest is coming apart. His chest plate is coming apart. Here's another look. Look at that. Getting ready to attack someone with the sword. Very dynamic with these figures. You can give them so many wonderful poses. It's insane how good these are. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the process of turning him back into the Arkham Knight. Alright, first thing we'll do, let's start with the shoulder pads. These are held on with the ball joint, so you can see back here, there's a ball joint right there, and then you're just switching it with the, oh, you know what, let's not do that first. Let's take them off first though. We will take these off. Oh, goodness, this eye is so tight. Okay, we remove both of them, and you can see here, this is what it looks like. But first, we want to switch out the arm here. So we're gonna unpeg this piece down here. So there's the arm, and then we want to remove this piece out. Make sure you hold on to the peg though. Make sure you hold on to the joint, because you don't want to break this joint here. Even though it's a bigger one, they are stronger, but still, just wanna be careful not to break these Revoltech joints. And if you're having trouble putting these pegs in, then it's best to heat up with a hairdryer. It will make your life a lot easier. And then now we want to switch this piece out. It's just a matter of prying it open and switching the piece out. It should come off. Okay, so here it is. Just pry this piece off, and then it's just a matter of replacing it with the blue one. It'll slot back in. So just like that, you're done with the arm. And then you just need to pop this piece back on. Then right there, and then you want to put the shoulder pad on, like so. And there you have one arm done. Same process for the other arm. Pop this off, then take this out, switch this piece on. Ooh, this one's a lot easier to go on. And then take this piece off. I'm gonna use a toothpick, it's just easier that way. Take this piece off, and then you just slide in this one. Sorry, fingers are in the way, but you get the idea. So that's done. And you pop this back over here, pop this back on. And that's when you put the shoulder pad on. And there you have both arms on. And then the chest is easy, you just need to pull it out. There's a little slot right there, top. You can see it's right there. And then it's just a matter of lining this up. Pop this on. And there you have the chest piece done. and then just these knee pads. Pull them out. Oh, these are gonna be tough. I might have to use a hair dryer to soften up because it is just one of those tiny Revoltech joints. I don't want to break them. Oh, yeah, this one gonna come off. Okay. So here's the peg right there, and then you just need to slide this piece on there. Slide this piece down, and there you have it. This is on. Maybe I don't need hair dryer then. See if I get this out without breaking the joint. Okay, good. Ooh, thank goodness I didn't break it. And pry this out a little bit. I'm sure you guys can't see anything, but you get the idea. Okay, let me see. Got this all the way in. Okay, good. And then now it's just a matter. Oh, and lastly, we want to remove the head. And oh, that's not what I want. The whole joint came out, so now I gotta remove the head by itself first. I cannot do this on camera. Okay, so once you remove the neck, there's a spacer piece right here. It's for when his head is tilted down, then this section will be covered up. That's why it's cut down. The peg is cut down to this section, so it allows him to turn his head up even more. So you need a spacer to cover that section up. Put that there, and then it's just a matter of plugging this back in. So you ball and socket joint. Okay, I cannot do this on camera again. Again, I highly recommend using a hair dryer just to soften up the plastic. It will make your life a lot easier when you're popping the head back on. And then here, base of the neck, there's a socket joint right there. Just a matter of popping this back on. And there you go. There's Arkham Knight all put back together in his blue outfit. So there you have it, Arkham Knight all put back together. All the joint works, and yeah, so now he looks great. And you could pose him again, and you can see his head can still look up really high. And did anything pop off? No, that's good. Yeah. So yeah, still could do a lot of dynamic poses if you so choose to. So choose to give him dynamic poses. Yep. And yeah, overall, this is a fantastic figure. I do like it a lot. And joints are okay, not like really stiff or anything, because this is a used version that I purchased. So it's been played with, so I am not expecting the joints to go really tight or anything like that, but it's not to the point where it's like loosey-goosey or anything like that. It still can hold up, still can hold poses, and yeah, just really glad to have this one, because this is one of my favorite character out of the game, and I really like the red version. So yeah, that's that. The fact that he could change armor, that's fantastic. And I don't have the Hot Toys version anymore. I sold it a while back, so this is my only version of Arkham Knight. I think, yeah, it is, because I sold the DC Collectibles ones too. So yeah, this would be the only Arkham Knight I still have in my collection. So yeah. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And this is the Yamaguchi powered by Revoltech Arkham Knight figure. Thanks for watching. Okay, I just realized I didn't do a height comparison or anything like that, so I'm just going to use a ruler and show you guys how tall he is. He is about 6.5 inches if you're counting the little ears up there. If not, he's about 6.25 or so. So there you go.